Alright, y'all, look. For everybody that keep asking me, what's the solution? You know, like it's my job to think for grown-ass people. Or like one dude on social media supposed to architect a whole nation overnight. Let me say this to you straight. You're asking the wrong question. And half the time when y'all ask for a solution, what y'all really mean is, tell me how to make all black people magically unify under one banner and stop beefing with each other. And I hate to tell you that's not a solution, that's a fantasy. And when you try to force a fantasy on other people, you create resentment. That's unnecessary conflict, that's 100% avoidable, and cultural policing. But here's the truth in plain English. A collective is made up of individuals, in case you didn't know that. And if the individuals ain't solid, neither is the collective. Because y'all keep wanting unity, but you refuse to look at the internal rot, the opportunists, the sellouts, the clout chasers, the fake leaders, the religious divisions, the political contradictions, and the fact that we don't even agree on a basic moral code. I mean, how you gonna scream, we all need to come together, when we can't even agree on gender roles? We can't even agree on family structure, what masculinity and femininity look like, who we supposed to be loyal to, what we're building and who we're building it for, let alone what a fucking win even looks like. That's not unity, that's forced groupthink. And forced groupthink always turns into policing, shaming, and placing obligations on people that they never consented to. And before you accuse me of spreading division, the lanes already existed long before I said anything about it. You don't believe me? We got religious and spiritual black men, street black men, intellectual black men, family first black men, manosphere red pill passport bros, FBA pro-black black men, conservative black men, pan-Africanists, cultural activists, and economic first black men. All I'm doing is calling it what it is instead of pretending we all one big unified family with the same goals, and you know damn well we're not. And then here's the part y'all don't want to admit. Black people as a whole love placing obligations on other black people without their consent. Such as, we supposed to. As black men, we need to. Black women should. Real black people gotta. It's our duty to. Man, miss me with that. Half of those demands are coming from people who don't even live by the fucking standards they trying to push off on the rest of us. That's why I don't see it as a bad thing. I see, if anything, it will actually reduce conflict, resentment, fake unity, and will stop setting each other up for disappointment. And then you want to know what the funniest part is? We've been separating ourselves. Because religious denominations don't mix. You got hood versus suburb mentality conversations, political factions, gender wars, diaspora beefs, manosphere subgroups, black conservatives versus black liberals, street dudes versus the educated lane. I didn't make all of that up. And all of those lanes got their own rules, their own vibe, and their own goals. So why are you mad at me for saying it out loud and putting a structure around it? Y'all act like me calling a play for what it is division. But what's more divisive? Me telling the truth about it, or pretending unity exists while we backstab each other in silence? Because y'all keep wanting unity, but you refuse to look at everything that I mentioned, the internal rot, the clout chasers, the fake leaders, the political contradictions, and the fact that we don't even agree on a simple moral code. I didn't make none of that stuff up. You see all of the stuff that I just called out because I'm damn sure seeing it. Nobody's asking you if you want to participate. Nobody's asking you if your goals align. Nothing. They just automatically assume because you got the same skin color they got, you got the same best interest, and they start making demands out of you. And that's how resentment builds until somebody decides that they're ready to check out. Black people don't need to come together first. We need to come correct first. So the solution is simple. Figure out what lane you belong in. Build with the people in that lane and stop demanding a one-size-fits-all unity from a people who don't even agree on what the enemy is or what progress looks like. I mean, if you want unity, that's cool. But start with alignment. Start by being honest with yourself. Start with boundaries. And most importantly, start with the fucking individual first. Because the collective can't be stronger than the man inside it. That's the solution. Let each individual go their own way, build with those people, and guess what? As long as they're not harming you or doing anything to violate your rights, mind your fucking business. That's the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.